AMP value was equal to 0.0020 of a coin. The market price went from 0.0020 to 0.0021. The previous day's close was 0.0020. The move was 0.000 to 0.00. United States dollars to AMP value expectation for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027 AMP price forecast for July 2023. Highest price at 0.0020 AMP price forecast for 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027 0.0022 lease cost. The average for the month is 0.0019. 0.0021 AMP cost estimate for the coming months and 0.0021 change for July. 5.0 empty US dollars expected for August 2023, starting cost at 0.0021 highest cost. 0.0024 least cost. The average for the month is 0.0018. 0.0021 AMP cost number for the month and 0.0022 change for August. 4.8% and cost expectation for September 2023 started at 0.0022 highest cost. 0.0022 least cost. The average for the month is 0.0017. 0.0020 AMP cost gauge toward the months and 0.0018 change for September. 18.2 anti-US dollars expectations for October 2023 in the first place cost at 0.0018 highest cost. 0.0018 lease cost. The average for the month is 0.0014. 0.0016 AMP cost estimate toward the months and 0.0015 change for October. 16.7 AMP cost estimate for November 2023 first and foremost cost at 0.0015 largest cost 0.0015 least cost. The average for the month is 0.0013. 0.0014 AMP cost prediction for the next few months and 0.0014 change for November. 6.7 AMP expectations for the price of US dollars in December 2023 range from 0.0014 for the most expensive to 0.0014 for the least expensive. 0.0011 is the average for the month. 0.0013 is an estimate of the AMP cost toward the month's end, 0.001 on $2 change for December. 14.3% is an estimate of the AMP cost for January 2024. The highest cost is 0.0012, which is the first and most important cost. 0.0015 is the least cost. 0.0012 is about average for the month. 0.0013 AMP cost number for the months and 0.0014 change for January. 16.7 empty US dollars expected to cost at most at 0.0014 in February 2024. 0.0017 least cost. The average for the month is 0.0014. 0.0015 and cost gauge toward the months and 0.0016 change for February. 14.3 and cost estimate for WAC 2024 in first place cost at 0.0016 greatest cost 0.0016 least cost. The average for the month is 0.0013. 0.0015 and cost estimate for the next few months and 0.0014 change for spring. 12.5% empty US dollars expectations for April 2024 first and main cost at 0.0014 greatest cost 0.0014 least cost 0.0011 is about average for the month. 0.0013 AMP cost estimate for the next few months and 0.0012 change for April. 14.3 AMP cost estimate for May 2024, which was originally set at 0.0012 most expensive. 0.0013 lease cost. The average for the month is $0.0011, which is $1. 0.0012 amp cost figure toward the months and 0.0012 change from a 0% empty US dollars predictions for June 2024. Cost at 0.0012 was the highest in the first place. 0.0012 least cost 0.0009 is about average for the month. 0.0011 amp cost estimate for the next few months and 0.0010 change for June. 16.7 amp cost estimate for July 2024. Highest cost at 0.0010. First cost 0.0010. Least cost 0.0007 is the average for the month. 0.0009 is a guess for the cost of amps in the coming months, and 0.0008 is the change in dollars for July 20.0. The standard conversion of USD to amps is 495.05 amps per 1 US dollar. The current range is between 483.09 and 495.05 amps per 1 US dollar. And the previous range was between 490.20 and 495.05 amps per 1 US dollar. Cost at 500.00 amps was highest in the first place. 526.32 or less than 454.55 is the average for the month. 489.27 US dollars equals 476.19 amps change for July. 4.8% dollar to amp number for August 2023 to start at 476.19 amps. Highest cost at least 416.67 is the average for the month, which is 555.56. 400.75.74 is the US dollar to amp gauge for the next few months. 454.55 is the change for August, and 4.5% US dollar to amp estimates for September 2023. 454.55 is the highest cost for amps in the first place. At least $454.55 is the average for the month, which is 588.24. 513.23 US dollars to amps estimate for the next few months and 555.56 change for September. 22.2 dollar to amp number for October 2023 before all costs at 555.56 amps. Highest cost. The average for the month is 714.29, at least 555.56, 623.02 US dollars to amps prediction for the next few months, and 600